unjust taxi impoundments, collapsed service delivery, high unemployment, racism, high tariffs and load shedding. To discuss, we're joined by the EFF Western Cape Provincial Chair, Unathi Ntame. Mr. Ntame, thank you for being with us. Is it all systems go? What can the Western Cape expect on Monday?
Good day to you and good day to your viewers. Yes, we are ready on our side for Monday. We just concluded the meeting of the multi-party with all the parties that have decided to join the EFF on this march. So we are all ready. The tax industry is ready. All the stakeholders that are involved on this are ready. Everything on our side is ready for Monday.
So it's interesting you say the taxis are ready. In the news today, Santaco is quoted as saying that they're not part of this protest.
No, they are conforming to the court order on the letters that they send to their chairpersons of their branches, the taxi rank and everyone. They are encouraging their members to be part of the march, and they are encouraging all the taxi ranks to avail the condoms to the EFF march so that everyone is able to go to the EFF march. Now, you should ask yourself, if now all the taxi owners, all the taxi drivers are going to be attending the EFF march, who is going to be driving the people that are going to work? So it's obvious that the Santaco leadership is part of the march, but due to those court processes that they are fighting with the DA on, they have to respect those processes. Otherwise, we're together in this thing.
Okay, let me get this straight. There was an agreement whereby they have to give notice 36 hours before a strike. Is that what you're talking about? That was the agreement. And you're now saying they actually are involved and they're just pretending not to be involved to respect that previous process. Is that what you're saying?
Those are the technicalities that are between them and the DA-led city of Cape Town. But what we are saying on that day, Santaco members are going to be there. Santaco leaders are going to be there, whether they are there on behalf of Santaco or whether they are there as the members of the society or the political parties. But you are going to see the Santaco people there. What we are telling you is that all the taxis are going to be there, the taxi owners are going to be there, the taxi operators, all of them are going to be attending that march. So we are fine on this side and we are ready for Monday.
All right, then surely they're not respecting the agreement if even the leaders are there. Are you saying commuters will be stranded?
No, what we are saying is that people, those taxi owners and the taxi drivers are members of the community. So they will be attending the march as members of the community. So the agreement that they have with the city is that they, as Santaco, they cannot stay away. So Santaco is not staying away, that's what they said. But much of the EFF is going to Ndabeni, where the taxis get impounded for frivolous reasons. And Santaco people are going to be part of us there. Santaco people as the taxi owners and the taxi drivers. And some of them are going to be part of us there.
Will commuters be stuck? All right, what a pity. We seem to have lost the EFF Western Cape Provincial Chair, Unathi Ntame. Interesting what he is saying, because Santaco officially, according to that agreement that ended the strike action in August, is not allowed to organize any sort of shutdown without giving the required amount of notice. But he's saying in their personal capacities or as members of the community, the taxi drivers will be there. He's back with us. So, Mr. Ntame, are commuters going to be stranded on Monday? Is that what you're saying?
No, the commuters are not going to be stranded. The commuters are briefed in advance. We have released that we will be marching on that day. We'll be protesting in Cape Town on that day. So everyone knows that on Monday, all of us in the Western Cape have agreed. We have consulted the stakeholders. We have consulted all the community structures. We have consulted the civic organizations. All the political parties were in agreement in the Western Cape that enough is enough. What is being done by the Democratic Alliance, the victimization of the taxi industry, the seeking of dissolution of the taxi industry in the Western Cape must stop and must stop with immediate effect. So the community of the Western Cape is agreeing.
I'm just trying to understand what you're saying. So commuters won't be able to go to work, but you're saying they're expecting that?
No, the commuters of the Western Cape are going to be at the march. That's what I was saying. The commuters of the Western Cape are going to be at the march.
In August, there was a taxi strike that left commuters unable to go to work, and 5 people died. There was violence associated with that strike. Will this shutdown on Monday be peaceful?
Yeah, this one will be extremely peaceful. We don't want any violence here. We're briefing everyone that will be attending our march that we don't want any violence here. Since we are staying in the communities ourselves, we're going to make sure that there are no opportunistic elements that will seek to hijack this march for their own reasons. So we're going to be on guard fully ourselves. So you can expect no single violence on the Western Cape on that day.
All right, EFF Western Cape Provincial Chair Unathi Ntame. So just to be clear, Santaco says it's not involved in this shutdown, but he says that commuters will be unable to go to work, that Santaco will be on the ground, but not in the capacity of Santaco. An interesting one to see. We will be speaking to the Taxi Association. We are also expecting to speak to the City of Cape Town on Sunday ahead of that planned shutdown across the Western Cape on Monday.